Well, 2025 is over, so another year is down and a new one begins. You know the drill, so what's up with me in 2026? Hey guys! How have the holidays been for you? They've been extremely busy for me, even more so than usual this year. I had a lot of people to give gifts to this year, a bit more than usual, but overall, my holidays turned out just fine. I got some relaxing done and played quite a few video games, maybe a little too much if I'm being honest. I did beat Mario Galaxy 1 after putting it off for a while, although I am going to play Galaxy 2 at some point before the movie releases. 2025 was a mixed bag. I graduated college, I went to the Philippines, and I went to some cool conventions. Great stuff happened. But it was also one of the most intense years on me mentally. Just a lot for me to carry and take care of, which I probably should save my ramblings for another video. But what will I do for 2026 to make it better? So I want 2026 to be a big year for me. How so? Well, I intend to continue the Aventia saga this year after restarting production last year in 2025, and I want to hopefully, this is somewhat tentative, have episode 5 out by around March or April. Will this require some grinding to get done? Oh yes, it will. But I've done it before when I was 13 to 19 during production of both Quest of Bluefire and the early Aventia episodes. Speaking of the original Bluefire series, as I did announce last year, that will also be getting a proper finale this year. If I had to say a release date for the Quest of Bluefire Shippuden project, I don't think I can give it one yet. But I will already confirm that it won't be ready for the series' 10th anniversary on January 8th. However, as long as it comes out this year, 2026, it will count as a 10th anniversary celebration to me. 2026 is the year of the Bluefire! As I'm editing this video in post, I just realized that this year 2026 is not only the 10th anniversary of the original Bluefire series, it's also the 5th anniversary of Aventia. So since Aventia is still ongoing, I'm not too sure what I'm going to be doing for that series, but I definitely will be celebrating the anniversary in April in some way, so be ready for that. It's a web novel with some illustrations, so it definitely won't take as long as an episode would to make, and at this point I have it mostly complete. I just gotta finish up some of the later chapters and polish a few things here and there. I know, the original series was an animation, and I'd love to make the Shippuden finale animated and voiced as well. However, since I'm doing both Bluefire Shippuden and Aventia simultaneously, yeah, I really want to prioritize Aventia, so it will be in writing form for now. However, if the web novel version of Bluefire Shippuden does well, then maybe I'll do an anime version of it at some point too. For voice acting things, I plan to take some more classes this year. I'm probably going to aim for a minimum of at least 4. I've been auditioning like hell last year for a bunch of things, but I barely booked, so clearly I have to do something about that on my end. As for my meme dubs and covers, which sorta just act as filler uploads, I'm gonna plan a bit of a consistent schedule to upload those. Maybe for meme comic dubs like every 3 days. Obviously I'll just record a bunch at a time and schedule them to go up. For covers, I haven't really had time to record any lately, but I do have a few planned. I want to sing some My Hero Academia and more Naruto songs for sure. But let's take a break from talking about my productions for a little bit and hear me talk about general life things for now. So, as you may know, I am a huge nerd. I ain't sugarcoating it. I collect merchandise from my favorite fandoms, I go to conventions, and when I'm not animating or voice acting, I'm often watching anime, reading manga, or playing video games. For 2026, I want to make it a goal to go to at least 3 conventions. I've been going to conventions since at least 2019, although some years I do it, some I didn't. And they're great ways to meet people, network, and have fun, especially when I do cosplay. I didn't do them often when I was in school since I sadly didn't have as much time to go to them. However, now that school's no longer in the way, I definitely can and will go to some in the future. As I'm currently New Jersey based, I'd say expect me to go to ones around the New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, tri-state area. Anime NYC is definitely on the list. although I could travel out far to one of the California ones. One thing I want to do this year is go out far from home by myself for the first time. I've traveled plenty of times with my family, but I've never checked myself into a hotel on my own before. I've also been wanting to sell at conventions, some art prints of anime, video game fan art, and even the stickers of my Aventia characters that I've made. I've sold at some small conventions when I was in college, but I want to try aiming for the bigger ones, or at least ones that are more state-based than local. I still have a boatload of sticker quantities that I made for a show last year that I'm sitting on, so while I definitely want to offload them, I have ideas for other merch I want to sell too, both related to Aventia and related to other fandoms. Prints of some anime and cartoons, some video games as well possibly. It all depends on the convention. I've said in one of my older videos from around the time that I graduated that I wanted to be out of New Jersey and in one of my dream states, being California or Texas, about a year after I graduated. Well, it's been half that and it seems a bit unlikely at that point, so I'm gonna push that from 2026 to 2027 for now. If there's one thing I definitely need to work on this year, it's my spending habits. I am not good with money, as a lot of my purchases have shown lately. To count, over the past few months, I have bought a lot of Skylanders figures for Imaginators, the game I initially said I wasn't gonna complete, but I now am pretty damn close. A lot of anime figures and merch, some cosplays, manga volumes, some video games, and most expensive of all, a Nintendo Switch 2. Yeah, as you can see, when I get income, I get extremely cocky with my money. However, starting in 2026, I'm gonna start limiting how much I spend on myself a month. Not only because I'm trying to save funds for my show production, but also because I'm gonna need to start saving it for more important things in life too. I will confess, some of this stuff has been distracting me a little bit from working on my projects that I want to create. It's leading me to procrastinate a bit, you know? While it's definitely not healthy to be working on the project 24/7 and having some hobbies to get away from the project for a little bit is needed, I've lately been doing these things more than actually working on the show, so I definitely need to work on my time management skills, which I will be doing this year for sure. So yeah, that really sums up my plans for 2026. What things do you guys plan to do this year? Let me know in the comments below. Anyways, thanks for watching this video, I hope your 2026 goes well, and I'll see you guys for the next video. Let's make some moves, y'all!